Oddio, per un attimo mi sono vista nella piscina.
Just that there was the podcast.
Oddio. Are you okay? Here we are. I'm so happy to be back. Also, I love these beautiful settings. And here we are on Talk It Out. And it's me, Francesca and Lisa.
Hi, everybody.
So good to be here, and it's nice weather.
Oh, yes, it's a mellow night. I have to be honest. And I missed you last
Me too.
2 weeks ago.
I mean, guys, we're super busy. I believe you too. Hopefully, I believe you're been on vacation or you're about to go on vacation and to enjoy this summer. Because I mean, guys, we are already in August. Isn't that crazy?
I'm depressed.
Oh, me too. I shouldn't say that.
No, don't say that.
It just ruined the moment.
Well, I mean, considering the fact that the last couple of days were cold and we had to dress in pants, today is a more... Yeah, I know. I don't know how to dress anymore. It's so disgusting.
Yeah, it's incredible. Like, you never know until you know.
And we don't know. Because even if you look on the apps for the weather and they say it's sunny, it rains.
Yeah, I know.
And we were supposed to have thunderstorms for like 3 weeks.
Fantastic, but it's Canada, so we take what we get and we enjoy it.
Yes.
But no, definitely, I'm happy to be in Stefano's beautiful backyard, which is today's setting for this episode of Talk It Out.
Yes.
And I'm pretty thrilled because we have a special guest tonight.
Nice. Okay, tell everybody who's coming on, Francesca.
She's an amazing makeup artist, but above all, she's a woman entrepreneur, Montrealese, Italian-Canadian, with lots of experience. She's beautiful.
Yes.
She's also very active on social media. And you're gonna all love her.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so please welcome to Laura Moneta, that it's coming here with us.
Yay!
Ciao, Laura.
Hi, Laura. How are you? Oh, wait till you put on your ears.
We have also a clap on the back for your entrance.
I think it has to go this way. No, I think
Yes.
I think our
We're setting
our
everything.
mic dude didn't do it properly. It was backwards.
Am I good? I hear a bit of music in the background.
Yeah.
It's actually, you should leave this to the pros. Sorry.
There you go.
So see, you can see when people knows their stuff and when you don't.
I don't do audio or mics. Sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so welcome here with us, Laura.
Thank you for having me. This is really nice.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Thank you.
So, Laura, there's a lot of things that we can say about you, but let's start. Tell us who you are with your words. I know
Where
it's difficult.
to begin? Oh my goodness.
How would you define yourself?
Well, I'm definitely, I would consider myself a strong female. A lot of woman empowerment. I'm a mom. I have 2 daughters. Artist for sure, and one of the things that I'm adding to my many layers is entrepreneur, actually.
Oh, nice.
So this is new and fun, and for me, I think for a lot of people, life is a learning. That's the whole point of life, is learning and hopefully becoming better and better every day. And being an entrepreneur, learning how to be an entrepreneur is something that I'm learning how to do day by day, and it's been fun. I take it as it's a challenge, and it's a growing pains. But when I succeed or when I overcome obstacles, it's very, very gratifying and very rewarding. And it's nice. I give myself a tap on the back, and it's like, yes, I did it. So yeah.
And Laura, I know because we had the chance to have some chats before. But it's so interesting how you actually landed into the makeup field, because Laura has also a very interesting background, study history, and she really followed a passion and changed kind of her life a bit.
Yeah, so basically what happened is that, I was always drawn to fashion and beauty and the arts. And so when I was in my younger, my late teens, and I went to college. I studied in fashion, in marketing, and I graduated, and I worked in the fashion industry, and it was corporate 9 to 5. And very soon after working corporate 9 to 5, I came to realization that it wasn't for me. And so I was kind of going through this crisis. What am I going to do for the rest of my life? And makeup was always a hobby of mine. I used to do makeup for my friends, my family, and that's what it was. It was a hobby. And then one day, a friend of mine, who was not a makeup artist, she comes up to me and she tells me, "Oh my God, Laura, I just got a job at MAC and you should go and apply. You're such a good makeup artist." And when she told me this, like a light bulb just like went on, like boom, oh my God, that's what I'll be. I'll be a makeup artist. And this was like over 15 years ago. So makeup wasn't as big and popular as it was nowadays. It was kind of strange to go to school to be a makeup artist. But I went and I did everything. Body makeup, special effects, theater, bridal, the whole kit. And when I went to school from day one, I knew this is exactly where I need to be. And following that, I worked at makeup kiosks, and it was great. And I was very happy working for another person. I was very okay to punch in, punch out. And then after that, I got married, I got pregnant, and I dedicated my time as a stay-at-home mom. So I stopped working. And I would get clients calling me, and they'd be like, "Laura, like, I have a party. Is your maternity leave up? Like, we want to come and see you for makeup." And I said, "Well, I have my own makeup kit. Maybe I can come to you." And that's kind of how it started. And again, there was no mobile back then. So my clients would be like, "Oh, you'll come to me? Okay." And that's how it started. So next thing you know, I was getting busier and busier and busier. And I came to the point where I had to start hiring other artists because I was getting a big workflow. Yeah, which
nice.
was so kind of this Beauté Hotwheels, the mobile business kind of just came out of almost like a fluke. It was never planned. It was never something that I wanted to do. It just kind of all happened.
You know what I always say? Never expect anything. Just let it happen naturally. Like things are meant to happen. They're definitely going to happen.
Especially when you have passion. Like all I knew was that I enjoyed the art of making women look and feel beautiful. So I was just focusing on that. I was just doing what I truly loved, and everything just kind of fell into place organically.
That's fantastic.
Beautiful.
And I have a question for you too, actually, because you both are mom and you both work. So how do you, what is it like to be a working mom and balancing the two life?
You could take this one, Laura.
That's what you do.
I mean, it's a lot of organizing and being prepared and asking for help, which is not something that comes easy for me. I'm very, I can do it myself and strong, independent.
I know someone here too.
Yeah. So just asking for help, and that's what I did, and I just really organized myself properly.
Well, that's the thing. I think with being a mom, being a wife, managing the household, we know how we want it done. We know the time limit, the time frame. And I guess we just sort of assume that responsibility. We believe that the responsibility is ours. And I, for one, I'm very organized. I have my own schedule, so I know what has to be done, when it has to be done. And yes, it does get heavy. I won't lie. I mean, it does get heavy. And I'm sure all the other moms and wives and, the whole kit out there, they can definitely agree that being a full-time worker and being a full-time parent and spouse, it can get, you'll have those tired days. But I mean, if it's something that you're passionate about and you know that you have an ability to take that, the bull by the horn and get that done, then if that's your character, then it goes smoothly. It's easier said than done, though. That's for sure.
But this is nice because I like the fact that, you both said when you have a passion that grows, so it's kind of, not make it easier, but at least it gives you a push. And I remember when we talked and you said something beautiful about encouraging, kind of enhancing the beauty of a woman with a smile. So can you? I think you have also a tattoo with that smile.
Remember to smile. That's my daughter. Yeah, she. Mommy, remember to smile. It was actually it was a science something. This is a little bit off topic. I don't know if I should even bring it up, but it was kind of cute. It was this science experiment for pain. And so what they did is that they took children and they made them stick their hand in a bucket of ice water, and they were timing it. And they noticed that if the child would sit with their hand in the bucket of water with a smile, the pain durability, like they were able to withstand the pain longer. And so whenever I'm sad or I'm in pain or whatever, my daughter will be like, Mommy, just remember to smile, it'll hurt less, remember to smile. So this was kind of like was that it?
Yeah. And also there was like, because now I'm going there, because we've been talking about Laura being an amazing woman entrepreneur, very inspiring, but she was working very hard, and also to create a line, her own makeup line that 100% Canadian made, 100% cruelty free, with all ingredients all natural. And it's amazing because I'm wearing it on my face, but I'm not very good in makeup, so probably shouldn't say that.
No.
But anyways, like everywhere I go, I say that, but you have a better example here. And if you go online, of course, after Laura will tell us also where you can find her, but you can see that she does lots of tutorial, and she... I like what you said about, that's what I also wanted to say when you say smiling. No, I just don't want to change women with the makeup, but the makeup has to be a tool to enhance the beauty, the inner beauty. And I love that. And this inspires you actually to create. It's not just like, I want to create a makeup line. It's also, there's also something more, no? Behind that. And the line is Emme, and she's gonna tell us more.
So my philosophy with makeup is that to enhance a woman's beauty, not so much alter or camouflage, or it's really to take the minimum tools or products to make a woman feel good. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do theater makeup, it's special. I do all of that for sure, and it's so magical and it's so much fun, absolutely. But my core is really just to make a woman feel good. And a lot of women don't know how to apply makeup. They don't know what to do. So I'm really so my line that I founded is a very small, basic line. It's like the basic tools that every woman or a boy should have in their kit, timeless. And so I'm sorry, my children are distracting me.
We have a beautiful queen
in the background distracting me. Yeah, I see Mom Entrepreneur. Okay, so I wanted something very basic, very easy, and going back to the tutorial. So whatever product I have, I make sure to show the client how to use it, different ways of using it, why to use it. I want to educate them as much as possible. Education is key. And not only that, is that, I also do at-home lessons, one-on-one lessons, and I have these clients that have beautiful makeup products, and they have no idea what to do with it, and it just breaks my heart. So that was really important for me, to have easy, basic makeup that anybody can use, and they can't mess up. You can't mess up with it. And it's also, it's like technique is important, but it's really about taking that 10 minutes to look at yourself in the mirror and do something to make yourself feel good, while you're doing your makeup, whether you put on some music, light up an incense, but it's really that whole self-care that I feel like we all need and deserve.
Yeah, so
yeah.
And I love the story behind Elle. Of course, Laura Moneta. So, I mean, we have, but there's something more.
So Elle is just basically my initials. I didn't want to be like Makeup by Laura, or I wanted to do something artistic and creative, and Elle was founded, and I thought it looked pretty cool, the graphics. So yeah, Elle Co. Yeah.
And it's inspired also by your...
By my daughters. My daughters are also born after my initials, so it is inspired by my daughters as well. It's all kind of interconnected.
Yeah,
sweet.
It's so nice, huh?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So how do you stay up to date with the latest beauty trends? Because I think all women want to know this.
Well, I mean, if you look at my Instagram, that's what it is. It's makeup. And it's not just it's makeup all over the world, and I have my key artists that really inspire me, celebrities that inspire me, and that's what it is. I do my research, going into Sephora, trying out products,
Love.
that's a candy store for me. So I really enjoy my craft, my passion, so I'm really involved in it.
Well, how do you know what type of makeup or colors are in for the season? Let's say summer season.
Well, the way I see it, I mean, trends are always fun. Do you need to follow trends? No. For me, it's like, find something. It's like a little black dress. Everybody wants that little black dress. Everybody needs that little black dress. And if you need help to know your little black dress on your face, the foundation, concealer, you should, when you enter a Sephora or a MAC or wherever you go, ask for help. That's what they're there for. Hire me for a lesson. It'll be my pleasure. And in terms of the trends, I say, you know what? A lipstick, if you find a lipstick and it's a bright pink and you think it's fun and you're drawn to it, why not? Have fun, like it's whatever amount of money it is. And just, it's not permanent. So I think that it's fun to explore and to try out and to have these fantasies. But in terms of following trends, it's not really my type of vibe. I'm not about following the trends.
Perfect.
I have a question now, still on the makeup side. So let's say I have 10 minutes. What are the products that you would recommend to put anyways with 10 minutes, say 5-10 minutes at your disposal to go out and look pretty?
So now we're talking about makeup, but before makeup, the most important is taking care of the inside. So what you eat, your lifestyle, because that showcases in your skin. Mm-hmm. And so if you have beautiful skin, which not a lot of us have, unfortunately, one of the products that you would need is something as a base, whether it's a CC cream, BB cream, concealer, foundation, just something to kind of unify. Mm-hmm. So I would say you want to unify your skin. I'm very big on eyebrows, so I would definitely say some sort of eyebrow pencil is good. Mascara, and if it's not mascara, if you don't like to wear mascara, eyelash curler, curl your lashes, they make a difference. And then it's having a pop of color on your face, whether it's a blush or a lipstick. And what I like to do is I like to use my lipstick as a cream blush, so less products to carry, and that would be it. So unifying your skin, good brows, mascara or curling your lashes, and then lipstick, and you can put it as a lipstick and as a cream blush or a gloss, or
Very nice. Now, what, in your opinion, is the most important quality for a makeup artist to have?
Love that.
Well, I mean, talent is for sure, you want somebody with talent, but I think for me what's important is that whoever sits in my chair feels cared for, heard, and satisfied. So whatever tools, whatever it may be, so, I mean, I think that's pretty much for me. Because you can have a makeup artist that's amazing, but if your experience is awful because she's bitter or she's rude, I mean, was it worth it? I don't know. Or would you rather get this amazing experience where you feel so good and cared for, and the makeup you'll end up loving it, because if you feel good internally, it will show through.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever had an experience when somebody did not like their makeup? No. Or a difficult client, let's say.
I love difficult clients. For me, I'm like, bring them towards me. I'll handle the difficult clients. They're my specialties. I love them. Also, we say difficult, but it's also these women it's their wedding days. It's like really important days of their lives. They're in very high stressful situations. So I get it. Mm-hmm. I've been a bride. I get it. So it's, it's their day. Let them be. And like I said, I enjoy them. Has a client been unsatisfied? Not really, because I make sure that she's really happy, and I ask her, you sure? And so for me, it's been good. It's been good experiences. I want to knock on wood. I don't want to jinx myself right now, but it's been good. It's been very good, actually.
And you had mentioned that you focus on celebrities for inspiration, let's say. So which one celebrity would you pinpoint as somebody who has truly inspired you in terms of becoming that makeup artist that you
definitely Kim Kardashian.
Really?
Yeah, it was Kim and her makeup artist Mario. They're the ones that it was them. They really put makeup out there. You know, it was this one photo where Kim was there with all this powder everywhere and these lines, and boom, that's when contouring became this huge thing. And what's contouring and the highlight. So for me, it's definitely Kim. I mean, she's definitely a trendsetter. Yes, I look at her for makeup inspirations all the time. She's definitely very flexible, very fluid. I love that. And so she's definitely somebody that I look to for makeup inspirations.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, I have another question.
Please.
If you had one cosmetic product to choose from and try to sell, which would it be and why?
It would probably be an eyebrow pencil, going back. Eyebrow pencil because, it's a pencil, but at the same time, there's a little comb. So the comb, you could use it for your brows. You can use it to curl your lashes. You can use it to put down little hairs. Then on the other side, it's generally like a taupey color that I use. So you can use it in your eyebrows. You can use it as a liner. You can use it as a lip liner. So it would probably be that. Plus, if there's something that I don't leave my house without, it's my eyebrows. So for me, it would be an eyebrow pencil.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's so thick or thin?
Kind of naughty, actually.
I know, that's it. I'm like, what did that just came out of my mouth.
And then I followed through because...
There you go. We're on the same wavelength. Oh my God, look at that. The two moms are... I don't understand. Okay.
Thick or thin brows?
Oh my God, you're red.
Thick. Well, I mean, not even thick. It's really, natural brows. So so the less tweezing, the less maintenance, the more natural your brows are, I believe it's the most flattering.
Okay.
So if you're someone that happens to have naturally thin brows, then stick with them. That's what they are, If you have brows that, back in the day you used to tweeze them and now they're on the thinner side, but originally they were fuller, then fill them in because originally that's what they were. So you always want to try to go back to what it naturally was.
Well, I noticed some people, do you look in the magazines? Oh, I'm sure you look in the magazines, you guys, and they have the women that actually pencil in, they shave their eyebrows.
Yes.
I never understood that.
And then they redraw them on and style them differently. Yeah. That's
or they shave them with a little bit of a design. So I never understood that. Like, what is flattering about, for me, that's not something that I would do.
It's more about expressing a moment or follow a trend or just like doing an act of subversive act somehow.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It could be, but that's it.
It's just like a piercing or something, You want to give your body to design to make people think something about you, to impress, express.
But you know what? That leads me to my other question in terms of colors. Now, I know the eye color, I'm assuming, plays a lot on the type of, let's say, eyeshadow or makeup that you would apply. Is this a myth or is it actually true?
No, there's definitely a science to makeup and color combinations and so forth. There definitely is, without a doubt. The way I work is that I always try to, and also I'm like more of the no makeup artist. That's what I'm known for. So for me, it's really working with the color tones of my client. If she's a redhead, if she's a brunette, if she has silver hair, and working on the color tones in her face and her eyes and kind of just blending everything together. I also like to be very monochromatic in my work. So whatever color I have on my lips or on their lips, I like to incorporate in their cheeks and in their eye sockets. So everything looks a lot more monochromatic, more softer, more natural.
Okay.
That's the way I work.
Okay. Now, is it because I read, but I'm not a makeup artist.
Okay.
You would know
Your
more
makeup
than
looks great, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I don't know. I did it on a whim.
It's amazing. It looks great.
But I normally follow the trend of like the dark lid, and because they have the words, brow transition, like what in the world is a transition? I have no idea. So I have to look it up because I'm a novice, okay? And then you have to blend in, and I look at the YouTube videos and they say blend in here, blend in there, and every time I try to copy, it doesn't work. Like for me, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
I know.
And I don't know about the brushes. They're telling me use a curved brush. What is the difference? Like if somebody wants to do their own makeup, what is the difference? Like how do you know what brush to use?
Well, again, I mean, there's tools, right? Every brush is made for a specific thing. You can give me 2 brushes and I'll be able to do a full makeup. That's me. I'm capable. I use my hands. I'm creative and all that. But every brush does have a purpose. So another thing too that I tell women is that makeup is very meticulous. If for makeup to look beautiful, it really has to be perfect.
Okay.
That's the truth of it. There's a lot of symmetry, so you want to make sure that everything's balanced. So it's everybody wants that 5-minute face, that 10-minute face, but you do need a little bit more time. That's the honest truth.
That's bad for me.
That's the honest
That's
truth.
bad for me too. 5 a.m. riser.
But then again, it goes back to your little black dress. These are your 5 items that you should have, like your 5 items, your 5 brushes, and this is like your basic. This is your base. And then once you have this, then you can bring in these other little components, the pink lipstick, the glitter, that fluorescent eyeshadow. But it's very good to have your base foundation of makeup and brushes, and it shouldn't be a lot. It should be just a little. If you look at my makeup kit, my little makeup bag, I have like 5 items, but I'm able to do
fingers. I do that.
I have all of Walmart. All of Walmart.
I'm impressed by you two talking. Well, I know her, but I mean, just like I'm impressed. Now, for me, it's really basic. Like she knows, but I use this. I use this for to put like the eyebrow, like everything. Like it's. I'm impressed, by the way, by your knowledge.
I have zero knowledge. I just go by a whim.
But I want to know something.
You have fun, you try, you explore, you experiment. And I think that's the beauty about makeup, is that I don't know if it's women are intimidated because there's just so much on the market and just so many techniques. And you go on YouTube and you go on Instagram and they're doing lines and polka dots and spoons. And it's like, what happened to just basic stuff, basic makeup, like makeup 101. So I'm really about that. Like if you look at my tutorials, it's really like basic. Like I do that trick of putting my lipstick as a cream blush, and so many women came up to me and they're like, my grandmother used to do that. I go, well, yes, it's like grandma's trick. It's the basic, it's the easy, Makeup should be easy and it should be fun, and every once in a while, if you want to get creative, then try it out.
You go to Laura and you enjoy and you see yourself like that. But like Laura, we've been like through difficult times, and for women it's not easy, specifically when you're stuck at home and then they reopen the gates and you're out there, like maybe you didn't use like makeup for a while, and then there's something also going on inside. So what are the advices that you can kind of give? This is more like also psychological, just to feel good, to feel beautiful, to feel better, because when you probably deal with your clients, with other women, as you did with me, I was like, I want to be me, but I want to look beautiful, because we all have this feeling, with necessity of feeling beautiful, and in this time being even more. So what do you usually say or feel also for yourself?
For me, makeup is something that I do to make myself feel better. And I know that makeup can have a kind of a very superficial, taste, but it's not. Again, for me, it's about taking that time to just take care of yourself. And if it's not makeup, if you're really someone that doesn't like makeup, you're not into makeup, that's fine. Like, do your hair, put cream on yourself, even putting on deodorant, brushing your teeth. Like, sometimes it's just the simple, the basics that you'll do to make yourself feel better. So it's really about taking care of yourself. And for me, when I was in that pandemic and I wasn't putting on makeup and I was at home, and after a few weeks, I was just feeling like, ugh. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to put makeup on.
Yeah.
And as I was doing it, I was like, damn, I'm feeling better. And and next thing you know, I was like selfies and video chatting my friends. And my friends were like, damn, you look good. And I go, yeah, I put my makeup on. I feel good. It's amazing what makeup can do to a woman, and I see that in my work. It's like the woman will sit in my chair and she'll be like, you know, and then it's like, and as we progress, and it's like, and next thing you know, even she's not even seeing herself, but you could already see that she's feeling better, like she's getting that love and that self-care. And then when she looks at herself, yeah, it's like, wow,
it must be amazing
like,
when you see your clients looking at them, and then, oh wow.
Of course. I mean, when that woman, even when that bride books me, it's very gratifying. She wants me to be there on her special day. These are milestones in one's lifetime. So it's very, very flattering and gratifying.
I find that it brings a lot of self-confidence out of women as well, regardless of age. And I'm thinking about even the youngest ones to, let's say, the older generation. I mean, the older generation, not so much, because, I mean, I know my mom wears zero makeup.
It's a different generation.
Yeah, it's a different generation. But I find that it's in terms of self-confidence, certain women, they feel that as an energy boost, like you were saying, that it gives them that self-esteem, that confidence to present themselves in a more positive way. So, because it is a toss-up, so I wanted to know your viewpoint on this. There are women who believe that inner beauty excels, and they believe that makeup is superficial. What do you think about that?
I don't agree. I mean, I think makeup is just another outlet to express, to feel good. Makeup has also come a long way. There's also, makeup has become what's the word I'm looking for? Like creams. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm sorry, I'm just blanking out. It's makeup, but it's also. I'm sorry, I'm blanked out.
It's okay.
But all to say is that makeup has evolved so much that even if you're putting a foundation, and like foundation has such a bad rep, it's gonna make me break out and yada yada yada. But nowadays the foundation has like tinted, it has a SPF in it, and it has hyaluronic acids, and it has, so it's like you're putting on makeup, but at the same time you're benefiting from it.
Okay.
You know, and as well, I mean, I don't think, some women maybe have a bad taste in their mouth about makeup, but most of the time I think women generally, they're either afraid of it or they've had a bad experience. But if a woman gets their makeup done properly, or if she has knowledge of how to do it, it's a very powerful tool. It's very empowering. And we see it. I mean, I see it. And the ones that don't like makeup, they don't like makeup. That's okay, you know?
Is there a don't, absolutely don't, that goes throughout the ages? Something that it can never work?
I don't know, you know, I'm not much of a hater. I'm really like, you go, you know, whatever makes you happy. So I
something that you see and then you say, no, oh my God.
I mean, there's trends going out today. I feel like it's a little bit excessive. There's some things that are a little bit excessive. And if there's one thing, and again, I don't like to hate, but if I'm going to pick something, it's these lashes. Like there's some women that have an excessive amount of eyelashes on. And for me, it's like, girl, like, can you even keep your eyes open? It's for me, it's a bit too much. But hey, if that makes you happy, if that's what if that's your empowerment, having big lashes, then go for it. Who am I to say no? It's a don't, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But how would you know what type of, let's say, for example, somebody comes to you, a client comes to you. How do you know what would best suit them in terms of foundation, in terms of skin type? How would you be able to sort of direct them?
Well, first things first, when they sit in my chair, I ask questions, you know, so what's your day like today? What are you wearing? How, you know, like I want to get to know my clients. You know, I'm right in her face. We're very close. I could be intimidating, so I kind of break the ice and ask questions. With that being said, I mean, once I know the basics, like, do you get oily? You know, do you get dry? Are you sensitive? It just comes. It just comes naturally.
Okay.
I just kind of know. And I mean, you know, it'll happen sometimes that I'm doing something and it doesn't seem to be working. Okay, I just kind of remove it and do something else, you know?
Okay.
I mean, I have the experience under my belt, so I know when there's a situation that arises, how to handle it, but it all pretty comes naturally to me at this point.
Oh, okay. So it's basically on a comfort level, and because I know some people are very intimidated when it comes to their skin, and they don't really know how to react, like what color is the best color, and I'm talking about foundation, I'm talking about, even tanning. Let's say somebody tans and then they cover, and the skin, apparently now they have those foundations that absorb the natural pigment of the skin. I don't know how true that is.
There's so many gimmicks out there. There's so many
That's-
stuff. Like it's very basic. Like makeup and going back to when I was blanked out, it was skincare. I want to say that makeup nowadays has become also skincare. Okay, so it came to me. So I mean, makeup is very how do you know which foundation to wear? It's very simple. Like if you just gotta match it. That's number one. I mean, you match, and for me, if you don't match it here, your foundation, you don't match it here. For me, when I'm gonna match a woman's foundation, I match it to her décolleté. That's how I do it.
Okay.
So
okay.
I do I look at the décolleté. The neck is always wider than the face. So I do décolleté, neck, and face. Boom. Everything is the same color.
Even.
It's all even.
Yeah.
That's pretty basic. So all these testing, no. Test it on your décolleté. And then the rest is just if she's oily, then you want to look for foundation that's mattifying.
Okay.
And I mean, even when you buy foundations, you see, you have to look for certain words. Is it luminous, glowing, mattifying, long wear? So you have to look for these key words. But if you're someone that goes in a makeup store and you're lost, by the way, that's how I feel when I enter a gym. I enter a gym and I feel lost, and I've been training for years and I still feel lost. But if you're that person that walks in a makeup store and you feel lost, ask for help. Ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. That's what we're there for. Or go with someone that has knowledge of makeup and try, have fun, experiment. I don't know if you're allowed though today with the whole
COVID thing. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's a way. It's really not that complicated. Hire me. It'll be my pleasure. We can go shopping
Awesome.
together for makeup.
That's fantastic. And I have just another question, because I'm always impressed when I see people dealing very well with social media and being out there and showing their face. But for women could be, not just for women, but could be pretty intimidating. And you're very good at it. You've been talking about empowering, you're giving advice about makeup, but also you talk a lot about yourself. So what kind of advice? Because nowadays being out there on social is a key. When you have your business, you're an entrepreneur, and for women it's difficult to to just shoot a video because I don't feel good, I look bad. I just how do you
Women, we're so
approach
hard
it?
on ourselves. We're so hard on ourselves.
I said that too the
We're
last
so
time.
hard on ourselves. So I mean,
You're so good. So,
Yeah.
but I believe you've been kind of training little by
I just
little.
go for it. I mean, I just go for it. I'm actually really comfortable in front of a camera. I am, and I know just being honest with who you are, the way I am in front of a camera and the way I am with a client, with my kids, I'm always the same person. I'm very authentic. But when women are afraid to do a video, it's you just got to do that one, and then when you do that one, then you do that second one, and the third. Next thing you know, it grows and experience, right? But fear shouldn't be a reason you shouldn't do it. And all that chatter in your head about I'm ugly and I'm not good enough and it's just nonsense. It's gibberish, and that's just, you got to shut that down and just do it. And I don't know, for me, when I look back at older videos to today, yeah, there's been a progression. Am I where I want to be? No. But the key is that I just went for it and I just did it. Mm-hmm. And I was scared and this and that, but I just didn't make fear be my stopping point.
So what led you to that courage? Was there a trigger that led you to be courageous enough to say, I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to be a makeup artist, and I want to help women discover that about themselves? What led you to get to that point?
Well, the first thing is, security. I mean, I have kids, I have a mortgage, I have all that. So it was really I gotta, work.
I gotta move.
I gotta move, I gotta work. I thank God, the universe, all the time that I love what I do. I am so lucky that I work, but I have so much passion for it that it's not even considered work. I know a lot of people that are in my situation where they got to pay bills, they have kids, but they hate their job. And it breaks my heart. So I'm very thankful that I love what I do. And then again, with this whole entrepreneur, everything just kind of fell into my lap. When Elle Co. was founded, it was founded because Beauté Hotwheels, my mobile makeup, was canceled. Everything came to a stop. So in March 2020, the first lockdown, I said, what am I going to do? Like, I went from making money to making zero money. Wow. I just bought a house. It's like my savings were gone. So it was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And Elle Co. was always a project. It was a 2-year project that I had in my closet because I was scared. Yeah. Who's going to buy it from me? Why somebody gonna buy a lipstick from me? Who am I? There's so much competition and so forth. So my Elle Co, my dream was stuck in a closet because of my fear. But now when my survival kicked in and I said, no, I gotta do something. I gotta continue working. Okay, let me launch Elle Co. I'm launching it during the pandemic where you have to wear masks. We're stuck at home, and I launched it. I went for it, I launched it.
Fantastic.
And guess what? 2 days of being online, sold out.
Beautiful.
That's true.
So I was like, what? So, I mean, and even that, like sometimes when you take these chances, these risks that you're scared, you think you're going to fall, but then next thing you know, you land on a star. It just becomes something that you would have never imagined.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, the products are great too.
That was pretty
it's
amazing.
Fantastic.
Where can we find your products?
So you can find my products on the Shopify platform. I'm also at Queen of the World. It's a hair salon in Little Italy. I collaborate with them a lot.
I love them.
I love them too. Shout out to Queen of the World. So they're on Boulevard Saint Laurent in Little Italy. I'm also at this other shop. It's called Gypsy Star, and she has a lot of local products, and she has like candles and incense and crystals and that sort of like witchy fun stuff. So I'm also there, and I'm also on this. It's called Local, and it's like an Amazon, but only for Canadian products, and so nice. I'm on their platform as well.
Oh,
that's
sweet!
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Support local.
Yes,
but I'm very confused when it comes to buying a brand or a name, because everybody's great, right? CoverGirl, Rimmel, whatever, Revlon. Everybody's fantastic. So, what is it that would inspire us to choose your makeup?
Support local, that's number one, especially during these times. And number two is that, I'm really pro on cruelty free. It also suits my lifestyle. I'm a vegetarian, so that's big for me. My line is also paraben free, so there's no preservatives. It's more on the clean side. So for me, it's like, especially for those women that are sensitive about putting on makeup because they're gonna break out and their skin is sensitive and so forth. Well, then you want a makeup line that has these clean ingredients
that loves you,
and that's not toxic, and that doesn't test on animal at all. So that's why I would say, go for me. My line is also very small. It's very petite at the moment. I mean, I'm hoping to elaborate completely, but right now the support that I'm getting is mostly because of the support local and just my clients who love me. They want to really genuinely support me, and the product is a good product, so they buy the product and then they're happy about it, which is great as well, because I'm providing something good too, which Absolutely. I want to provide.
And it's also a great idea if you want to gift someone with great product and make them discover beautiful colors, because it's very natural, but also there's a beautiful red lipstick. I know that it's sold out.
Yeah, it's sold out.
I wanted to ask you that, just saying.
My products sell out fast as well too, so it's like when you get that, like when something is launched, you got to get them right away because they do sell out fast. On another note, going back to buying for like your friends and all that, I would imagine you asking me, how do you know what to buy for your friend?
Yes, exactly.
So my line is so basic, it's so passe-partout that you can pretty much buy anything for anyone and it'll look good. Like that's how basic it is. And there's also a lot of treatments. I have like lip scrub and a lip conditioner, which is like a mask, and just a basic vitamin E stick that you can use for your kids, and you can use it for for your cuticles, and I have like a body scrub. So I have a lot of different things too. It's not just makeup, it's also self-care, which is fun because you can easily gift them, and they're nice gifts.
Do you do parties? I know there's a lot of people. Well, I don't know so much now because of the COVID thing. But I mean, I know they had like I'm not going to compare you to this, but like a Tupperware party. You know what I mean? Like you go from house to house. So have you ever looked into that?
I mean, I would love to do that because I can talk makeup all night, all day. I have so much pleasure. So I would love to do that. But now we're just waiting it out with this whole, COVID.
I know. We should do that.
We should do that. We should have like a girls' night and do like makeup.
I love doing that. I would love to do that too.
Cocktail and makeup.
Yes.
Perfect.
Cocktail and makeup. Wine and cheese. Wine and cheese with makeup. No, it's fun. For me, I know that when I go into a store and I see a wall of makeup, I get confused.
Yeah.
I'm completely baffled.
Yeah.
And everybody is saying that this is the best and this is matches your color tone and this is good for your skin and this is good for this. Like, how do we know? How do we know where it's not pore clogging? Like, I'm not an expert, right?
Well, I always tell my clients when I finish their makeup, I always say they always ask me, oh my God, I don't want to wash my face.
I can imagine.
So I always say wash your face. You've got a lot of makeup on. And if you don't wash your face, like if you want to keep the eyes, take a cloth and wash around your eyes. But it's like, wash your face.
Yeah.
I didn't wash it because I kept the entire night. I went to sleep with that. And then in the morning, I was looking so beautiful. And I was like, oh, tonight I really have to do though.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But that's the beauty of having great products because she uses all the products. And in the end, like even if you sleep on a night, which you shouldn't do.
No.
But then my skin was still like looking great and very hydrated, so I did it.
Yeah.
You did a faux pas.
Yeah. Oops.
It's okay to do faux pas.
Maybe that's it is when we're talking about the don'ts. That could be something that I'll put in my books where it's like, don't go to bed with your makeup on. That could be the
Why is that bad? Why is that bad? I don't do it, but why is that bad?
Well, I would compare it to like eating a bag of popcorn and then going to bed without brushing your teeth. It's like just full of stuff in your teeth, and like you want to clean that out. I don't know. It's
that sounds icky. Okay, I know what you're saying.
And it's not just the makeup; it's the pollutants in the day.
Oh my
and
God,
it's
now
just
I
wash
feel
your.
so
I know.
What did you do to your face?
But
Wash your face, Francesca.
I was so beautiful. Anyways, I was sleeping. I looked so beautiful.
You see, look, the self-confidence came out even when you closed your eyes.
I took a selfie, a video at 3 a.m.
You take selfies at 3 a.m.?
That's how I sleep. That's how I sleep.
Oh my God. So if somebody wants to be a makeup artist or somebody wants to do exactly what you have set out to do, to create a business, to sell your products, to sell your cosmetics, to work as a makeup artist, what would be the most concrete advice that you can give somebody starting off?
I think first and foremost, they have to really brand themselves. It's who you are. Now, if you want to be this makeup artist, you got to look the part. So for me, it's like, make sure you brand yourself. Make sure you look the part. Once you look the part, then, it's just a matter of faking it till you make it, I guess.
I do that at work. No,
and also
do it a little bit.
I mean, also, you need experience and constantly learning. Where makeup is like you were saying. You were asking me before about how do you keep up. You got to keep up. You got to know what's up. You got to always be informed. And for me, it's like I haven't mastered anything yet. Will I ever be a master? I mean, someday I would love to, but I mean, I still feel like there's a lot of growth and a lot of learning. There's so much out there, and it's also because I just love what I do. I want more. So, but definitely, I think they would first have to brand themselves, the individual, And I think that, being clean is a good start too. You want to make sure you're clean. Your
wash your
products are
face.
clean nails, you're getting up close in a woman's space. I know that if somebody would come up close in my space, I would want them to be clean.
Hygienic. Sanitary.
So,
that's it.
And then from there, you just got to roll with the punches.
But in terms of knowing where to begin,
where to begin?
Because, I mean, do you begin by, let's say, looking in the mirror one morning and saying, I like my eyes, I'm going to start doing makeup? Or is it, because you had said it's a passion. I firmly believe all women have that little tendency to always want to look good and take care of themselves and be hygienic, but it takes that special touch to want to pursue that as a passion. So is that something that somebody has to have within them, or is it something that you can wake up one morning and say, today I want to do makeup?
Well, I think that in order for you to be an amazing makeup artist, there has to be some sort of passion in anything. If you want to be an amazing cook, you have to have the passion. So I think that it starts with passion, and then the rest, it's technique, and there's trainings. There's so much things you can do to grow, but you really got to love what you do in order for it to showcase in your work.
Very nice, very nice. And I imagine you had many brides.
I've had. I love my brides. I love my brides. They're my favorites. Yeah.
Now that's fantastic. Thank you
you.
so much,
Thank you.
Laura.
Thank you.
You've been so inspiring.
Thank you.
And now I feel so bad that I slept with my makeup.
You should.
Yeah, but I have an excuse because she did my makeup, so that's my excuse. So it's good.
You can't quibble with perfection.
And I'm flattered. Thank you.
So thank you so much
Thank
for
you
being
for having
here.
me. Thank you.
And you guys really follow her on Instagram, Facebook. On Instagram, you're very active on Instagram,
Yes.
but on Facebook too. Emme, Laura Moneta. Look at her beautiful tutorial. They're really inspiring, and I mean, check out her products too. So, and thank you very much for being here tonight again to talk it out with us.
Yes.
About makeup, about woman entrepreneur, about Laura.
We love to talk it out. We love
A
to talk.
lot,
We're women.
a lot.
Yeah, this was fun. Thank you for having me.
Oh my God, it was awesome. Now I'm going to go up and I'm going to go online and I'm going to buy your makeup.
Yes.
Everybody has to follow.
Yeah, yeah.
But you have to hurry up because it gets sold out apparently very quickly.
Yeah.
So now you told me about the red lipstick.
Yeah.
It's
I'm on a
fantastic.
mission.
It's
I must
gone.
have like 14 red lipsticks, but this one I'm
Oh, you have to
definitely
have
going to
this
go.
one. This is
I'm definitely
amazing.
You
gonna
have
get-
to have this one.
Really?
Yeah.
It's long lasting too.
Yeah.
Once you put it,
Is
it's
it
amazing.
matte? Is it matte?
Yeah, it's a liquid lipstick, so once you put it on, you don't have to worry about it. It stays put. It doesn't
I can
move.
guarantee. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I'm definitely going shopping.
No, it's beautiful. So guys,
Yeah, so you have a website
Guys
as
and
well,
girls?
so we can
Yes,
figure
yes,
it out.
yes, yes.
Oh, nice. Oh my God, my credit card's going to go down.
okay,
No.
I think we can stay here and talk for other 25 hours, but probably it's going to be a little bit too much. So thank you so much. Follow us and follow Gli Cumbare.
Oh, that's right. We have a
We
series.
talk a lot about that, but we didn't say anything so far. So yeah, follow us, follow Gli Cumbare, check it out, the next episodes, shorts,
Yeah.
enjoy your vacation. Don't enjoy your vacation, get back to work, but enjoy with a little bit of makeup or something, it's even better.
And a nice little shout out to JJR Studios. Thank you
Always.
so much, Louis. Nobody can see him, but we can see him, and he's
It's
the
there.
bomb, but
It's
in a
there.
good way. He's not even smiling. Look at that.
No, it's too serious. He's watching.
He's watching us.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
watching
yeah.
us. Alrighty, guys. Thanks so much. And
Thank
remember,
you.
makeup rocks, makes you feel great. And go on to Laura and check out her stuff. It is amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.